What? What do I mean live in 60 seconds? Customization, live chat replay, live reactions off. No, I don't want to discard the changes. There. Who is messaging me? Getting ready for a game. We have Tundra and Dwarf Lord. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, everybody. So, hi, Bricko. So, we have a Nerf game, and, this literally just came in. I didn't even get a notification that this shipped. I didn't get any notifications that this thing shipped, let alone that it delivered, let alone that it delivered now. So, Nerf War event. The game starts at 2 in the afternoon. It is currently 12, so after I do this video, I'm going to have to pack and get ready to go. But I figured we'd do an unboxing stream on this because why the hell wouldn't I? This is a very interesting box design. What in the hell is this? This is not like any box design I'm used to. Ugh, just cut there. I have to cut both ends from both sides. Makes sense to me. That off too. Blasphemy, you didn't get the purple one. I wanted the fugly green. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Is it like... Oh my god, it actually opens like this. Wow. It's about the size I would expect it to. Do not... Do not return to! Store! I didn't get this from a store. I bought this from the, online. So, yeah. You literally can only get this thing from the actual Dart Zone store, so I don't know why they're including this pamphlet. We got instructions. We don't need those. We've got more of these. I don't think it's possible to have too many of these. These glasses are really, really good. If I can just get them off. I don't exactly want them to get all smudged up immediately, so that's helpful. And yeah, they're the same. There's no difference. So I'm just gonna put those there. We have speed loaders. They like click into easy mode. That's weird. I don't know. And we have 2 of them because, of course, we do. And they are made pretty well, actually, except for the part where they're like actively trying to come apart because, of course, they are. We got 2 springs. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll try that later. And then we have the nugget. It's stuck in the box. There we go. Oh, we also have a bunch of O-rings in here, which was just smashed under the blaster. And they're already dented in shape. So that's just fan-freaking-tastic, isn't it? Here's the Mark II. It's dense. Like, it's actually dense. This is metal. This is like a metal grip plate. It's really comfortable. Like, actually really, really comfortable in the hand. I dig it. I don't mind that at all. That is way more comfortable than I thought this blaster was going to be. yeah, and then we have dirts. You can never have too many of these. You can never, ever have too many of these. Let's load these speed loaders up and see how well they work. It doesn't come with the holster, because why would it? Squeeze every penny. I think it's funny how, like, everyone used to make fun of Nerf and the squeeze every penny joke was from the Hasbro side. And, now it's Dart Zone. Now it's Dart Zone being the squeeze every penny! What do you mean I'm being won over by the Mark III? I'm going to actually leave the spring and the O-rings in this box for the time being until I'm ready to use them. I don't know what the spring output of this is going to be, so it'll be interesting to compare it. I can't fit this back in. That's great. Oh, that's because the box is like trying to fold in on itself, which is not supposed to happen. Stop folding, please. I can't fit it. It's like breaking, trying to fold it. There we go. God. Okay. We have the dingus. And, I have no plan, so let's just... That's a very heavy prime, but very smooth. That's actually heavier than the 2.1. Holy crap. You do this, and then... There. That did not work. What? It's like pushing out immediately. That's not supposed to happen. Let's try it. Yeah, it works. And it's already jamming. Oh, that's just great. A dart just folded in the wrong way. I don't think we're gonna be using the speed loaders. There we go. Talk about a catastrophic malfunction. Right out of the frickin' gate. There. Let's see if the second one gives us a little bit better luck. It's not. No, it's doing the same thing. It's trying to, like, fold in on itself. The wrong way. There. Just try not. It worked! Yeah, we're not going to be using the speed loader. We're not using the speed loaders. That was tragic. That was hilarious, but it was tragic. And, I can guarantee I will never, ever use the speed loaders now. Because that just says everything that we need to know. Hi, Whirls. So I have, like, an off-brand knockoff of this thing that I acquired previously from a different game. And that one shoots about 150 FPS. Or 120 odd. I think this one is supposed to be shooting 150. But I could be wrong. It could also be shooting 120. Hi, Diesel. Designing A-L-O-F. I don't know. Loading system, Mega Nerf shotgun. Alrighty, nice. I don't know what that means. But I wish you the best of luck. Biggest thing to know here is the quality. It is dense, it is heavy, it is made really well, and it's tiny. Minuscule. It's actually probably smaller than the off-brand one that I have, and is without a doubt made a lot better. Like, if you guys don't know, here's a strong arm next to it. Just so you understand how tiny this thing, like, it's, I can hide it behind the strong arm, minus the grip, because one always sticks out, but regardless, like, this is not a very big blaster, even for a Nerf sidearm. This is tiny. This is small for a Nerf sidearm. I like that. I like that a lot. This finally gets the Mark II. And they had it in the fugly green. I like the fugly green. That's why. I needed the fugly green. The trigger feels pretty dang good. The prime is very smooth, but very, very heavy. Yeah, I really like the trigger. I like the trigger a lot. It uses the garbage safety, which means it's probably going to safety itself just by laying it down on a table. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. If I lay it down like that, yeah, that's not good. Nerf Percy's versus Regulator, which is better? Regulator. For pretty much every option, like, unless you're trying to unless you're trying to modify the thing, I would just rather get a Regulator. Every time. Bricko, did you send the box of things yet? I am absolutely going to 3D print a million bajillion, like, suppressors for this thing. Blah, blah, blah. I've got to paste this thing in all the servers. I am so happy that this came today. I didn't think this was going to come. I didn't get a notice that this shipped or anything. It just literally showed up. And my dad came out and he's like, this is for you. I'm like, what? I didn't order anything. And then, oh, yeah. But they never said that it shipped, so I don't know. I don't know. I want the Mark II just because the loading mech is cool. It's just an internal mag-fed nugget dingus thing. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know what to tell you. But I am going to get my 2.1 for comparison. Because I do want to compare it to the Mark 2.1. I'm doing today if I can get a ride to the post office. Oh, okay. If I ever get a Mark II, I'm gonna make an... Yeah, it is noticeably smaller. Why do you have a door stopper on wheels in the background? Because it's tactical. I like it. I don't care what anybody says. Obviously, the external box mags, but just focusing on the size and the grip and stuff, it is massive in comparison. It is way, way bigger. The grip is way larger. Like, a lot bigger. And it makes sense because this is just the magazine on the inside. This has to hold the magazine on the inside. And the magazine itself is about the same size as the grip. Like, it makes sense. Why? But this is just a lot more ergonomically designed than this. This sucks to hold on to. I do want to test if the speed loaders will fit. There's no ratchet or anything in there. They will kind of line up, but they're not going to fit exactly. Do you remember what regulator attachments you needed? As many as you have? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, this one has the two little notches, which... I don't know. If you wanted to put this thing in for whatever reason, you could. But otherwise, I can do everything except for the stock. Why? I want the stock. The stock is good. Like, look at the front end of this. Look at how much smaller the Mark II's front end is compared to the 2.1. It's ridiculous. Like, obviously the 2.1 is just going to be a more practical blaster. But this one has the benefit of being tiny. And that, I think, is the biggest deal for any form of Nerf sidearm, is the ability to be compact and still work. Unfortunately, that does come at the caveat that this is like an ungodly heavy prime. Like, this prime is heavy. It is on par with the original Aeon Pros, just not as disgusting. But, like, it is way heavier to prime this than it is to prime the Mark II. Like, I can prime the Mark II with no issues whatsoever. This I needed. This is difficult to prime. does feel pretty good. I don't mind the handhold here. The Mark II, you hold it a lot further back. Like, you hold the Mark 2.1 a lot further back than the Mark II, so... Because the Mark II, you, like, hold it on top of the grip. The Mark 2.1, you hold, like, back here. I don't know. They're both very different blasters. I cannot say that they're the same. I can't say that they fill the same role. But since I have both of these, I am going to be using both of them at today's game. Granted, I can figure out how the spring is supposed to go in. I'm pretty sure you just take this off and then the spring is in there, because I can see the spring in there. It's hard to tell, but it looks like it's just in there. 3 regulator stocks. One is a lock and load one, then a painted one that's my personal stock, and a cracked one. Damn. I already have the lock and load one, so... I have to put the glasses on top of Superior. Either way, that's all for today's stream, because I do have to get ready to go. So I will see you guys later. Now we have the green one, and now we have the red one. Merry Christmas!